Cox. Cox gets the shot away. Davis makes the save. No, it's in! It's in! First take the lead!
Live from O'Brien Group Arena in Melbourne, this is AIHL TV. The 2017 regular season is brought to you by Air Canada, who offer the only daily and non-stop service to Vancouver. For details, visit aircanada.com.au. Borealis are a direct infrastructure investor with a portfolio worth in excess of $50 billion. ATC Productions, your live event technical provider. And APA Group, delivering Australia's energy.
Welcome to O'Brien Group Arena for today's game, the second of the doubleheader weekend between the Melbourne Eyes and the Newcastle Northstars. Implications for this match: Melbourne Eyes win. They've all got the top spot wrapped up for this season. For Newcastle, it's much more serious. A loss today, and their premiership, their title defence and their finals hopes are pretty much dead and buried. My name's Michael Clough, and I'm joined in commentary today by Steve White. Welcome, Steve.
Thanks, Mike. Well, I'd have to be devil's advocate. I'd say it's pretty much season over for the North Stars right now, considering the run they have home. However, miracles have happened. But to look, it was in terms of their season, they got off to a slower start, and they were continually playing catch up for the rest of the year. So I'd be hesitant to say that they'd be still in finals contention. That being said, they're on equal points, 30 points with the Dogs, who beat the Canberra Brave last night in Canberra. So yeah, I'd be quite happy to eat humble pie if the Newcastle pull off the miracle and are there at the end. But let's bring in three-time Goodall Cup winning coach. Well, actually, maybe not. We'll go to the national anthem just to keep the viewers hanging, and then we'll come back and bring on Jeff.
Who are here to perform for us this afternoon.
That's the end of the national anthem and the pre-game ceremony. Good chance to bring in three-time Goodall Cup winning coach Jaffa Watson. Welcome, Jaff.
There, thank you, Michael, and it's good to see Tonsils on my far left. Where's he been, Michael?
I know, it's about the first time in America in about 6 weeks we've had all the A-team
well, you know,
full in the one commentary box.
He's got a short haircut. I just wondered where he's been, you know, somewhere where he shouldn't have been.
I reckon he's already married and had his own.
Yeah, just trying to under the radar for the Bucks night there, Jeff.
Yeah, no, it's good to have you back, Tonsils. Coffee and I were starting to work well together. We thought we wouldn't let you in.
And also, if you want to get your tweets on screen, we're running the Twitter again today. Just use the hashtag AIHL Game Day, or even tag us at AIHL Game Days, and you'll get your tweets on screen. We always love seeing them, especially when they're complimenting myself and you, Gav.
Yeah, well, and also Anders, our good friend from Sweden there, Johan's already sent out a hello message this morning. I was wondering whether you're having kippers for breakfast, so let us know.
But the big thing for Newcastle for mine is yesterday they lost. They threatened to really throw everything by the kitchen sink in the third period, and they didn't bring it. And that's my concern coming in this one with everything on the line. But
well, okay, if we're getting back to hockey parlance of tonight, they've got to do what they did yesterday in the first period. That is, they protected Charlie Smart, they controlled the neutral zone, and they were physical. They were legally physical, and they were strong for it.
And Newcastle today is starting with Nicholas Meisen in net, so continuing the alternation of their goaltenders, which has been an interesting experience this year. Dane Davis will be starting in net for the Melbourne Eyes. The home side, of course, the Melbourne Eyes in blue, Newcastle in the white. So moments away from the opening face-off with a makeshift line of Webster, Carpenter and Lipset. who just fans the pass. Eventually will get that one into the corner, and Carpenter will lead the race for the ice. Finds Lipset. His first goal of the season yesterday. Out towards Carpenter. Trying to get a shot away that was well wide, and the North Stars should be able to clear. It's a hard trick. Goes out wide to Kuhn. Try to get it back. Out to Jones. To the top of the slot. Great save by Davis, and a second effort as well. Wow,
That's called smothering the biscuit.
Absolutely, but Hartrick really, with Davis already on his back, should have gone high. In some ways, it'd be more forgivable if he went too high than went too low, and a goaltender was already on his back.
Yep. That was a good poke check. Good poke check. Yep, no, it was all upstairs.
So draw on here. Quick shot by Kuhn. That's blocked up high, and Victor Gibbs-Shedeen feeling that one in the right leg. Malloy swings this one around and all the way here to pick up here for the North Stars. Malloy holds the line, swings it right of the net. Trying to stuff it short side there is Zane Jones, and it comes out of the zone now here as far as the Melbourne Ice are concerned, and down the far side. Pulling up is Dahlberg, pulled up a little too hastily. That's offside. We'll have a whistle.
Too early to tell at this stage, but Newcastle are on song. If their body language says anything, they do want it. I was talking to Don Champagne, they're one of the assistant coaches, and they are keen for this game. They've got pride.
And that's it. Newcastle's a proud club. Whatever happens in the remainder of this season, they certainly won't die wondering.
No.
Here's Dahlberg now in front of his own bench, swings it up ice. Here's Armstrong trying to gain the line, hands this one off to the near side as the Ice throw that in front. It's blocked up by, kept alive there by Marcus Wong in the high slot, stolen here by Jonathan Root, and put now in front of the North Stars bench. Gibbs-Shedeen bumps there with Liam Mainwaring, but taken away by Dave Ferrari, and the North Stars get a change as Sheard banks this one off the boards. A little too much on that. That's going to be icing, and we'll have a whistle.
I'm just not used to tonsils here. I'm just, starting to get it's strange having him here. It's been a while.
It has.
I tell you, no, hard to pick at the moment. I do think Newcastle has started more on song than Melbourne Ice.
So face-off attacking zone now for the Ice.
Just been following you from afar, Jeff.
So puck's been turned over, and it's a chance for Jones for the North Stars to take the blue line, but he's forced out wide.
He's looking for support.
And the support wasn't there.
It was a good read by Powell.
So Graham.
Offside. Ooh, nice.
Just onside and got a shot away. Meisen makes the save.
So can you tell me much about the goalie that's in the net for Newcastle?
Well, he played quite a bit last year as Dane Davis's backup.
Yep.
Charlie Smart, of course, the recruit during the season. His performances at AIHL level so far have actually been pretty good, and that's probably why you're
he's getting the run.
Seeing Fridge alternating the two. Interesting experiment, though.
Yeah.
From a coach's perspective, is that a sign that you're not too sure which one's your number one, or you think you've got two number one goaltenders in your ranks?
The first.
So now it's just not kept in by Dahlberg.
Oh, that'll be
a
icing.
little glove on that was coming, but it's going to be an icing call regardless, and we'll have another face-off.
Yeah. No, getting back to your comment earlier there with the number one goalie, no, it's a sign of I'm just not quite sure.
They're lucky to have two quite handy young goaltenders, though.
Yes.
Young
yes.
Australian goaltenders.
Yeah. That's got to be good for Australian hockey.
So face-off attacking zone now for the North Stars. And they should win the face-off, but it's actually Melbourne Ice who will get the first touch on the puck. Kuhn keeps it in.
Oh.
So I thought that may have been a hand pass.
Correct.
Now leading the race to the puck is Dahlberg for the Ice. And he'll clear the zone, carry the puck himself. Shot was blocked. Now Carpenter in the corner. Hartrick for the North Stars. Skates the puck out of the zone himself and has turned the puck over.
Well played, Webster. Nice
little pass, lifts it out wide to Carpenter. He's pinned to the boards by Hartrick. Doing well on occasion was Lipset, stole the puck, but his shot was blocked off the stick. Now Kuhn for the North Stars. Escape the puck out himself. Take the blue line, but then he's lined up by Graham. Kept in by Chalker, but only as far as Armstrong. He'll cross the blue line and has support in the form of Graham pinching in. And the puck spills free, but North Stars were able to clear. So Armstrong back to Baronzelli. To Backman. Well, he was tied up, may have been held, but there's going to be no call. Now Gibbs Shadeen. Armstrong, back towards Gibbs Shadeen. Looking there for Baronzelli. Armstrong's there as well. And his pass has been chopped off. Here's a chance now for the North Stars in the counter. Hamish Powell goes out wide, tight angle shot. Go for the rebound and they score. Matt Taylor gets the opener for Newcastle, much as they did last night.
Yes, it was a 3-on-2 going in, and Melbourne Ice defence were puck watching. They didn't look at the option man on the far left of our screen, which is about to get this rebound. Look at that. Paul Baronzelli should have moved in and cut his angle right down.
So that was Matt Taylor's first goal of the season.
And good for him.
Yeah.
Right spot, right time.
That looked like a deliberate ploy as well, going for that rebound.
Well, yeah, and he came in right. The timing was perfect.
So Malloy swings it out right, 11:26. North Stars draw first blood, dumped in there by Lindsay. It's hammered out back into the neutral zone after being dumped in, and all the way back now here to the captain, Rob Malloy. Swings it out now, looking for Hartrick, camped at the blue line. Couldn't control it. Davis out of his net, tries to flick it around. Kuhn tries to cut it off, and he does so. Drives towards the net, centers in front, looking for goal number 2 as Jones was delivering the pressure as Lindsay got upended there by Wong, and the check's flying in here fast. There's another one there from Zane Jones, just held on the wrong side of the blue line. We've got a penalty coming up against Zane Jones, and he's protesting his innocence.
I don't know whether it's there.
Yeah, let's have a look.
What do we got here?
Boarding is the call.
Oh.
Nah.
No, it's not there.
No, I'd have to disagree with that.
What, you think it's there?
No, I say it's not. It's not there. Yeah. So, I think the
I think
ice.
the Newcastle bench also disagrees with that call.
Yeah.
I think the general signal was love tap.
Yes, totally.
His fridge says it all.
Well, he's actually trying to behave himself today.
Yeah, you're like he was telling us yesterday he hasn't abused the refs yet, so he's...
So the puck back out to be a first. This one all the way back out of the defensive zone. As Graham picks it up now here for the ice, and the breakout commences. Here's Webster down the near side, tries to skip around the check there of Hartrick, puts it into the corner. Malloy tried to skate onto it. Webster's still got it. Webster back to the point now here to Graham at the point. Graham back to Webster. Interchanges places, but Kuhn causing a nuisance of himself, steals the puck, and he's going to go 1-on-3 here with the Melbourne Ice. And, well, relinquishes control eventually as the reach of Graham proved too much and no real support on offer. Here's Graham now, starting out down the far side. Pass there to Powell, too much on it. Poked at by Ferrari, but kept in there by Graham. Now here's Powell in the corner. Powell hands off to Webster, back to Powell. Got Delsar in front of the net. Tries to go in front, but decides to swing it back to the point now here. So Graham with a shot, blocked up high there. Courageous block. Going to the ice there was Jonathan Ruth, and, well, he'll be feeling that one tomorrow. Here's Powell now down below the goal line. Now here to Webster. Steals the pass. 58 seconds left here on the penalty to number 26, Zane Jones. And here's Dahlberg. Gets a shooting lane and he scores!
Oh, yes!
Power play goal to Dahlberg. And it's 1-1.
Very clever, Steve. Very, very clever with Dahlberg. You notice when he gets the puck, anyone watching this right now, you're a young defenseman on that blue line on a power play. Look how he controlled the puck, skating backwards, delay. Goalie didn't know which side he was going to go, neither did the players, and he picked his spot beautifully.
So scores back level. See here on replay. As you mentioned, delayed and found an opening. From the face-off, it's Delsar now has it for the ice. And it's going to be gloved by Davis, and we'll have another face-off.
It's interesting with Melbourne Ice that with they've got some injuries, as you said. Oh, I must find out with Jason Backley and D how that's progressing as well.
Well, you hope baby has arrived
yes,
by now.
I would hope so too.
For D's sake, if nothing else.
Yes. But injury, suspension and parental duties, they're a bit lean. So you've got Liam Webster and Jack Carpenter, a defensive pair, playing forward. And Liam had a good game yesterday.
Yeah, I thought he was easily the best on the ice.
Without
yesterday.
doubt.
Face-off won by the North Stars, but Malloy will have to go back and retrieve the puck. So Lindsay. Lack of options, he has to go out wide. Rig wide pass is a good one, Jones. Good poke check by Dahlberg. And now Chris Wong just swooping it for the home side. A little bit up high, over the net. The Melbourne Eyes win the race of the puck. Dahlberg gets out towards Wong. Newcastle have it now. Should be able to clear the puck, and they do. That's flipped up high. Dahlberg. Dahlberg out wide to Wong to Gibb Shadeen. Gibb Shadeen forced out wide. Now Armstrong shoots. Shot though was blocked. And we'll have a face-off.
Well, it's still early in the game, but Jones has got a chip on his shoulder. He didn't like that call before, and he's come out with a bit of passion. I think someone has to grab the game for Newcastle by the horns and take it. Malloy, their captain, he's very capable of it, and I think he's a great leader.
I think Hardrick's the man who's got to do it for him.
Okay.
So draw one now here by the North Stars. They try to fight this one out of the zone. Put in deep into the corner. Fighting Gibb Shadeen there was Ferrari. Gibb Shadeen, as he's done all season, protecting the puck so well. Here's a shot from Backman, fanned on it. And it coughs up now into the high slot as Mainwaring tries to take control. It ends up in the corner. Sheared backhands this one out now here for Roots to skate onto. And North Stars really struggling to get it out of the blue line. They finally do. But straight into the control of the Melbourne Ice. Here's Baronzelli all the way back in his own blue line. Gibb Shadeen swings it around. Nice pass there to Backman at the opposite side of the ice. Sheared on him like a glove. Back now here to Graham. Shoots, and that was over the mast there of Meason. And into the corner. Mainwaring goes to apply the check. Ferrari in there as well. It comes back out now, though, through the North Stars as it's in under control of Pat Naden. Just plays a little chip and chase. Tries to get around Baronzelli. Graham arrives first and swings that out to Backman. Too much on it. And Matt Lindsay will have it now here for the North Stars. 7:47 to go. Here's Malloy now. Out to Jones. Just dumps this one in and gives chase to Todd Graham. Two of the big men in action there. They don't collide. This one moved out in front of the Melbourne Ice bench by Bobby Lipset. Now up now here to Webster. Just offside. And
Carpenter was offside.
We'll have a whistle. I think Lipset was as well. So take your pick. And we'll get a whistle.
Is that a sign of maybe a little bit of inexperience playing as a forward for Carpenter?
Without doubt.
Oh, you can see here Carpenter was, well offside.
So 7.5, still 1-1 the score. And some interesting scores last night through the, as we were talking about at the top of the show, the playoff run into the mix, even though I threw Newcastle under the bus in the first 2 seconds. As this one now back in under the opposite blue line now. Here's Wong. That now here to Lipset. And, well, Hartrick just couldn't control it. But we should mention, down Kale Kabashian and Felix Poulan is going to be tough for the North Stars on the run in as this one moved into the low slot. Webster going to pick up the pieces now at the half. Chops at it and almost put it into the net.
Yes.
So almost out of nowhere went Liam Webster. Here's Hartrick the other way, rides the check, swings it wide. Now here to Kuhn on the near side wing. Into the corner, gets bumped there by Graham. And Marcus Wong picks up the remainder and got Kevin Dow calling for it. Dow's got it now at centre ice. Dow now to the outside of Chalkers. Poked away from him and picked up by Kuhn, and back come the North Stars. Jones pass as he looks for the bench for a change off to Hartrick, looking for Kuhn on the return feed, and that's put into the corner by Davis. Goes behind the net. North Stars searching for the go-ahead goal here late in the first. And, well, they just can't seem to control it as they retreat for a line change, and the Ice look to capitalise here through Jeremy Brown. I think it must only be his second shift of the game.
Correct, and back from injury.
Here's Rob Clark now as well. So not a line combination I've been used to all season. Here's Clark, did well to cut that one off from Southwood.
One could say if you had been here, Tonsils, you might have known.
Yeah, well, we'll check my attendance records later. Here's Graham, but now here to Dow. Swatted up there by Ferrari. And in behind the goal line, Chalker now comes out with it for the North Stars. Too much pace on that pass for Taylor, the goal scorer for the North Stars. Couldn't deal with it. Chalker's going to have to race Wong to the corner for it. Wong gets there first, but gets checked for his troubles, and it comes in behind the net. Delsar relinquishes that one. And, well, good check there thrown by Chris Wong. He ties his man up in the corner. 5:36 to go here in the first. And coming in front now, Delsar tried to centre and just unable to bury that one was Chris Wong. It's a good defence there from Newcastle. As Wong got checked hard there at the blue line. Picked up by Chalker. Well, real scrappy hockey there down low, and it's finally muscled out of the zone and all the way Down the length of the ice, icing cancelled out. Marcus Wong has it now, whips this one up ice, bounces fortuitously now here for Delsar, gets shouldered there by Lindsay. The ice trying to force it on the net of Meazard. And the ice, having the momentum at the moment as Powell cycled that one back for his numerical one low at Delsar. That's swatted out now there to centre ice. Baronzelli's going to go back and get it here for the ice. We've had about 3-4 line changes in the last 40 seconds. Here's Lindsay, just onside. Pushes that past his opposite number, Graham Kuhn. Baronzelli goes to one knee, much like I will in I did last year anyway, getting ahead of myself. Here's dug out there by Kuhn.
Already played in the next proposal, eh?
Yeah. Not the one that the wife knows about. Anyway, here's one now out of the half wall, back to Malloy at the point. Point tries to shoot, blocked up high, and it sprays out into the opposite corner. Hartrick going to dig there with Graham. And the ice looking to break out of 3-on-2. Here's Gibb Shadeen, barges his way through here with Armstrong going toward the net. Gibb Shadeen walks in, great save, Meazard. Certain goal there, and Meazard with a great stop as Gibb Shadeen barreled his way to the net. Danger not over now here as far as Newcastle's concerned. They seem to be playing a kind of penalty kill situation, even though it's 5-on-5, as Graham chopped out by Jones, and the door opens here near for Joe Hartrick. Hartrick now 1-on-2 with Naden in support. Here's Hartrick right to the net, and the net is off. And finally, we'll get a whistle after about 5 minutes without a stoppage.
Yeah, some good flow hockey. And Tonsils, that just checked you out to see how your cardiovascular was going?
Oh, yeah, mate. My cardio's as good as ever.
Well, as for being on one knee, I can promise you on your Bucks turn, you'll be on both knees over the porcelain bowl.
I was thinking more like prone and tied up somewhere.
And thankfully, we've got a tweet to say of us starting to watch the Zane train on the big ice. And he was pretty handy yesterday, but I think he needs to get more physical.
That's it, without doubt. He's got the body to do it.
So Ice have it from the face-off. Dahlberg, goal scorer for the Ice, gets it out towards Lipset. He's tied up in the half wall. Now Ferrari. A little bit up high. Davis, get out towards Marcus Wong. Ice able to clear the zone.
2-on-1.
Webster will get there first. Go out towards Lipset.
Oh, well done, Ferrari.
Read the play, and in the end, Webster just delayed a little too much. And Davis will glove that one. We'll have a face-off. Game's been a little bit scrappy in parts so far, but I think it's because it's been a bit of an arm wrestle. It's not a skills issue. I think it's just the intensity.
Well,
they're
letting the flow go both ways. No one's trying to set up the neutral zone. But that was beautiful work by Ferrari on defence there to split the two forwards.
So 3:28 to go. As the Ice, interesting run home. As we may have mentioned, they got the CBR Brave 4 times, twice at home, obviously, a doubleheader, and then the last week of the season, twice in Canberra.
Yeah, who did the fixture this year? Mickey Mouse.
A drunk Irishman, apparently. Here's Lindsay now. Here's Powell, chips this one off the glass, handed down by Kuhn. Kuhn peels off, but the scheduling has been a bit of a torn point. Something different, particularly in terms of the Sydney-Melbourne trips, as some of the other teams have found. As this one here peeled off by Kuhn. Feathers it up now looking for Jones. Muscled with a man of equal stature there in Todd Graham. And it comes back now here to Lindsay. Jones tried to roof that one into the zone. It was deflected and down here onto the stick of Graham. Baronzelli now here to Graham. Swats it up and, well, that was off the stick of Lindsay. So icing cancelled out. And the puck goes deep into the zone. As the North Stars try to break out. Read. Blind pass picked off there by Dahlberg. Trying to move in. Dahlberg hands off. Delsar centers it in front. No one home but Newcastle jerseys. And they'll move out of the zone now the other way through Kuhn. Kuhn playing the lone hand up front. Decides to go it himself. Tries to stuff it short side. Wong's poke check prevented that. Southwood in on the forecheck now here for Newcastle. Puck loose as Chalker flows one on net. Good screen provided there by Kuhn. But Davis equal to the task. Here's Dahlberg now. As the lone goal here for Melbourne Ice through far this game. Dow touches this one off down here to Jeremy Brown. Prodded at there by Chalker, but the puck comes back now here to Clark with a shot. And a good save there by Meazard. Chalker now on the back end, usually up front. Rims this one around and all the way onto the stick of Todd Graham as the rest of the Melbourne Ice get a line change. Graham gets it back and looks it up ice there to Armstrong. Just through his skates, picked off now here by Manwaring. Manwaring going to go to the net with Taylor in pursuit. Here's Manwaring looking for Taylor, and it was deflected off the skates, and Davis allowed to cover, and we'll get a whistle.
Wow, what an offensive game we're witnessing here. The last 6 minutes of this has just been total offense. Defense has really taken a backward step here. It's just all guns blazing, both ends. The transition is strong. No one's even thinking about the neutral zone. It's just get that puck in. So to that end, both teams seem to have adopted the same style.
So from the face-off, won by the North Stars. Waddingham shooting. There was Lindsay, gets another shot away. That was blocked. Now Ruth for the North Stars. Graham for the Eyes, happy to play that one off the boards, and the Eyes should be able to clear. Now through Christopher Bachman. Bachman takes the blue line, but it's going to be an offside call, and we'll have a face-off.
Oof. Yeah, very offensive. If North Stars, they are not playing like a team that was soundly beaten yesterday.
No, and then what happened, it's happened the past two games, which is always a sign of a really good team, is Melbourne Ice just didn't burst. They did it yesterday, they did it against the Sunday game against the Ice Dogs as well. It was just a burst where they killed the opposition off. At the moment, North Star's still very much in this game and are playing accordingly. So Dahlberg to Webster. Off his stick, we go in the corner. Meisen will come out of his crease to play the puck. Now Dahlberg getting out towards Carpenter. So Webster fires on that puck, spills loose. Nicholas Meisen will glove that one while we face off.
They've got to give Newcastle goalie a little bit more support in front of net there. They've got to take it away. They've got to take all that area away and make him come in wide.
So 56 seconds remaining in the opening period. Ardrich and Webster at the face-off circle. The Eyes have it now through Dahlberg at the point. Fires. Shot was blocked. Another shot by Carpenter. Now Lipset. Plays it back in the corner out to his captain, Liam Webster. He's forced out wide.
Oh, clever play.
Now Lipset looking for Carpenter. Finds him. Back to Lipset. Goes back out towards Carpenter. Fires on net. Webster gets another shot. That shot, though, was blocked. And Newcastle able to clear the zone. Kuhn gets it out towards Jones. Send that one in the corner. Dahlberg will lead Kuhn to the puck. Kuhn has done well for the North Stars. Long's there, so's Jones. But eventually the Eyes have it, and they'll be able to clear the zone. Stretch pass. Add towards Nicholas Dahlberg. Forced out wide. Gets a shot away. Shot was wide in the end, and that will be the end of the opening period, one that sees the Melbourne Ice and Newcastle North Stars 1-1.
Well, it was a very offensive first period, very fast, but also very scratchy. 1-1 seems about right at this stage.
Absolutely. So to wrap things up at the end of the first period, it is the Melbourne Ice who are level with the Newcastle North Stars 1-1. Back shortly with the second period of play. Welcome back to O'Brien Group Arena for the second period of play in this match between the Melbourne Eyes and the Newcastle Northstars. It's 1-1 heading into the second period. It was a pretty entertaining yet scrappy affair in the opening period. Hopefully we'll see the play open up a bit more in the second period. By Air Canada is coming up this 2nd and 3rd of September. An action-packed weekend, the top 4 teams will battle it out for the Goodall Cup. In the semi-finals on Saturday, the first-ranked team will play the fourth-ranked team, and then the second plays third to decide who advances to Sunday's grand final and become the AIHL Goodall Cup champions. It's the league's premier event, so get your tickets from the AIHL.com. With over 50% of tickets sold already, you don't want to wait too late and miss out. Yeah, well, the finals coming up at the start of September. Melbourne Eyes will definitely be there. They've already clinched their spot. Newcastle, well, it's looking unlikely unless they get 3 points today. You'd have to say it is all but over. And of course, Perth Thunder and CBR Brave will likely be there. And the Mustangs holding down 4th position at the moment. But Jaff, how do you see this second period playing out? I just think hopefully we'll see it open up a bit more.
It will break open. There is no doubt about it. Newcastle are just going, what have we got to lose here? Let's just gun. Run and gun. They've got to play some run and gun hockey, and that's what they're saying they're going to do, so let's see it. They talked the talk last night and didn't bring the walk, so let's just see if they can do it in this period. And that
was the thing that disappointed me most about the third period. That first couple of minutes when they really needed to do something, they talked it, but they didn't deliver.
Because it's, the Melbourne Ice defence with the restructure at the moment with players being absent, it's a good way to play the game. Chip it over, put pressure on the D. Anyway, let's see what this period brings.
So opening face-off is Webster and Hartrick having a few words to each other. So from the face-off, the Ice should win it. Carpenter gets it back towards Graham, his usual partner in defence. And it is going to be an icing call, and we'll have another face-off.
I don't know whether that was icing. Actually, it was chipped off a player's stick on the blue line, but never mind.
So, Rachel, welcome to... What line is it anyway where the team is made up because the points don't matter? The only thing that could make it a bit weirder is if we get Daniel Zielinski back.
There you go.
Matt Taylor's first goal since the 11th of May 2014.
Wow. Peter Lambert, and he would know, Peter.
Absolutely. And,
student, not a student.
I was going to say student. He wrote the book.
Professor of the game. Yes, Pete, you know more about hockey than I probably ever will.
So whatever happens from this weekend in terms of points for the North Stars, Matt Taylor will certainly cherish it.
So we have a look at Matt Lindsay, Australian representative this year in the Worlds, AIHF Worlds. Not far away, actually, Worlds now, considering it's going to say August. It's only 6-7 months away. The planning already underway. We've got an issue with the net here.
With Matt Lindsay, you're right about that. He comes from good stock as well.
Yep, Steve Lindsay.
Yeah, Steve, an old sparring partner of mine against Newcastle, and a ripper fella. And Matt, good hockey player. Very good. Actually, this Australian team this year bore out a couple of good finds for some young Australian talent.
Yep. And obviously, citizenship's pending in the next 12 months. Well, we may see some additions to that, i.e. Dane Davis and John F. Kennedy.
There you go.
JFK was actually picked, but he couldn't go in the end. So hopefully we'll get him back for next year as the draw one. And Zane Jones, obviously, if we can convince him to stay and get his ITC card, he could be a healthy addition here for the Mighty Roos.
Oh.
Here's Lindsay now to Hartrick. Now to Jones. Jones fires, and a save made
good
there
glove
by Davis, and he holds on.
Very good glove.
Well, Jones already got the passport, just needs the ITC card, doesn't he?
Yep. Needs minimum 2 years, which is silly because you see some of the rules for the Europeans and the North Americans playing in respective leagues. Oh, well.
Hey, this has got nothing to do about hockey, but did you read the Trump Turnbull conversation? It was sensational.
It's a bit of a worry when a world leader has to have immigration policy explained to him in really simple terms.
Shot there made by Lindsay. That was cut off as Backman tried to steal the puck. And Kuhn finally comes up with it and hands it right back off now here to Rob Malloy. Back now here to Lindsay. and fires it right back now here to Kuhn, in over the line. Kuhn with Hartwick. Kuhn trying to bust through himself out just at the crucial juncture.
Yes.
Had the stick lifted there by Dahlberg, and the puck trickles into the opposite corner now. There's a log jam in the middle, and it's centered in front as Kuhn got it now. Kuhn with an open shot. He shoots. Oh, I think Davis got a piece of it.
Just as he was falling.
And the sprawling save, I'd like to see that on the replay, is Kuhn has it now here for the North Stars. Kuhn now to the high slot, peels it off, back to Ferrari, shoots, looking for a tip, no one home. And it was wide of the net. Here's Gibbs Shadeen now here for the Melbourne Ice. Flicks it off now here to Dahlberg, was just behind him. And here's Ferrari, gains the line and puts that into the second tier stand. And someone's hopefully got a good dental plan. And we get a whistle.
Or a good catch and got a souvenir.
Yeah, there you go. Either. But Melbourne, Newcastle are bringing it at the moment. It's good. Yeah, he did just get it. Just got a tap to it.
So the right idea was going high was the right idea.
Yep.
So neutral zone face-off. And it's won by the Ice. So Graham go out wide. Baranzelli sends that one into the corner. Puck's Bauer nearly snuck its way through.
Correct.
Neeson was just caught napping on that occasion. And he can thank Dave Ferrari on that occasion, because I think that would have gone in otherwise.
Correct.
So face-off attacking zone now for the Ice. It's Hayden Sheard for the North Stars, ribs along the boards to Patrick Naden. Now Wong, that's Chris Wong for the Ice, goes out wide towards Graham. Graham.
Oh, bad luck.
Just couldn't, in the end the pass was on the wrong side of the blue line and Baranzelli just couldn't keep it in. Now Naden up against Delsar. Manwaring in support for the North Stars. So Baranzelli will go out wide towards Graham. Melbourne Ice get themselves back on side and he'll flip that up into the corner. Ferrari gets there first for Newcastle. Peels that it hit the netting, but the linesman disagrees. And Newcastle over the key. Here's a chance now for Naden. Naden out wide. Will flip it up high. And a chance for Melbourne Ice in the counter as Liam Webster has Carpenter in support. Will fire on net. Carpenter and Webster. Webster gets the puck back.
Good save.
Cycles around, gets a shot away. And cleared by Ferrari for the North Stars.
2-on-1. Nope.
Pass out to his Hartrick, who just fans on the shot. So lip slip to Webster. Webster to the trailer man. And a great save there by Mies and the shot by Dahlberg.
Oh, what a shot. Hit the pipe. See you later.
But I think he got a bit of glove on that first.
Really?
I think he did.
Good production work upstairs, getting this back.
I think it ended up in the bench as well as the Melbourne Ice. Let's have a look.
No, he didn't. It just hit the pipe. I thought Mies just got a little bit of glove on that one.
So flipped out now here by Malloy. Slapped back in there by Baranzelli. And Lindsay's going to retrieve it now here for Newcastle. Rims the puck around. Malloy gets the pass out. And out it comes now here for Newcastle. Hartrick's going to have to hustle here to beat Graham. And the icing call doesn't do either. And, well, much to the protests there of Coach Petrie and the North Stars bench, we'll have an icing.
It's good to see.
Look at this.
Good to see the frigid full voice.
Yep. Go, Fridge. Beautiful. Yep. I love the passion. Love the passion.
And that is a stare I wouldn't mess with.
I think assistant coach Jerry Theriol's being the more vocal of the two there.
It's a tag team.
11:47 to go. Still 1-1 if you just tuned in. This one ripped out now here by Malloy. Fires this one up ice. Baranzelli batters it down. And Lindsay will go and retrieve it now here for Newcastle. Goes off the glass. Comes out to centre. Picked up now here by Jones. Swung around here for Hartrick. Just onside. Kuhn has to retreat as that Melbourne Ice are incoming. Jones now going to go in and battle with Graham in the corner for the puck. With the Ice look to peel off as Jones heads to the net for the Newcastle North Stars. Puck still in dispute in the corner. as Jones throws the body around on Gibbs Shadeen. Two big men colliding there as the puck now out to the neutral zone. And here's Armstrong now for the North Stars. Armstrong had his progress delayed there by his opposite number, Jason Chalker. Gibbs Shadeen and Chalker battle in the corner. It's forced back out as Powell comes in, lays the body there on Gibbs Shadeen. Graham lost his edge and lost the puck. It is a 2-on-1 developing now here for Newcastle. Southwood moving in with Taylor. He shoots. Oh, and Davis took enough of the net away by coming out. And not much left for Southwood to shoot at. He's got it again now. Southwood centres and is off the side of the net and broken up. Much to the relief there of the Melbourne Ice defence as they peel off.
Oh, he's
coming out now here through Dahlberg with a burst of speed now here through centre ice, cheered on by the Melbourne Ice faithful. Dahlberg, just blew a tyre in terms of his stick handling there at the last minute. And Dave Ferrari did enough there to frustrate him. There's Powell now. Backhands this one out now here to Delsar with a shot blocked there off the pads of Ferrari, and the puck forced back into the corner. Shot it there in front and made it.
There it is. There it is. A deflection from Wong.
Deflected in off Chris Wong after an innocuous shot. It's trickles by Nick Mizzen, and it's the second goal of the game for the Ice. They lead 2-1.
Well, talk about offense going mad. Both ends. Puck comes in. Beautiful.
And that was a deliberate ploy by Tommy Powell as well.
Yes,
he wasn't going for the shot, he was going for that deflection.
Yep.
So Chris Wong continues his
stellar year.
Fantastic season. 7th goal on the year.
Yep.
And second one there for the Ice, and they take a 2-1 lead.
And it's one skill that's improved, and certainly the time I've been involved in the league, the deflections and the playing for deflections.
Correct.
I think when you were coaching, it was very rare to get a tip.
Yeah, it was.
So Ice currently lead 2-1. And they have the puck now through Jeremy Brown. Gets out to Rob Clark. Clark forced out wide.
It's good to have Jeremy Brown back in the lineup.
Be a handy addition. Hasn't had much ice time, but I would say he's being eased back in.
Eased back in. That's quite correct. Especially with the injury he had around the groin area there. It's
And Melbourne Ice are now in the prep for finals, so the thinking is the whole training, preparation, the ice time, resting players. It's now all about the finals.
Correct. And blood some young players on the way to it.
And Benny is absolutely correct. It's always good to see frigid, fine voice. So now it's Darcy Flanagan for the Ice. And that is going to be an icing call.
It's interesting, this game. It's the offensive structures from both teams. The way I always looked at hockey games, offense fills the stands and defense wins championships, but not tonight. It's offense upon offense.
Yet it's only 2-1. So, face-off won by the North Stars. So Kuhn. Out towards Malloy. Shot was blocked. Now Clark. Only as far as Lindsay. So Malloy looking for Hardrick. Puck stolen by Brown. Just flipped the pass up, and Hardrick stole it in turn by Brown. Brown go out wide towards Kevin Dow, left the puck behind, it's been turned over. Chance for the North Stars on the can. Here comes Jones, the Zane train, backhanded shot, and Davis makes the save.
Thought he was going to shovel that puck in the end.
Oh, well, Sam, continuing his trolling from Facebook groups onto Twitter.
I didn't see the tweet, but let's have a look. Here's Jones, so strong on the puck. He's the equivalent of Victor Gibbs Shadeen the other way in terms of protection of the puck. And, well, he protected it going along to the net that way. 9:08 left here in the second. As we get a reset of that face-off, Manwaring booted out and draw one now here by Newcastle. Sheard just holds the line, put in deep. And here's Graham now for the Ice. Tries a long-range pass, spotted Carpenter, and we got a penalty coming up.
Really? What for? A slash? Interference?
Well, all I heard was the slapping of sticks, so I'm assuming it was a slash. Manwaring the culprit, interference the call.
Wow.
We may not get this because it was off shot, so.
That would be it there, but if that's it.
No, be it later because Newcastle had the puck. But anyway, so power play here for the Ice.
Already scored from one power play tonight so far.
And the opposite number 27 to that, which scored the first goal of the game. Manwaring in the box, Dahlberg on the point. Here's Backman, the other Swede. on the point now here for this Melbourne Ice power play unit. And one of the other Swedes is on the other wing is Gibb Shadeen. Gibb Shadeen now has it, sends it in front. It's loose in front, chopped away there by Rob Malloy, and onto the stick here of Backman for the Ice. Backman leaves it up now here for Gibb Shadeen as he fires on net, and that one was read by Mizzen. Good save, and I think someone got hit up high. It looked like Chris Wong.
Chris Wong. He got it just a little bit earlier.
I don't know if that was I don't think it was the puck. It looked like it may have been an errant stick.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah, he's bleeding. So,
a little bit of claret.
Might see this on the replay here.
No, it's in front of the net.
Yeah, okay, interesting. This one back to the point now here to Backman. Now here's Gibb Shadeen pulling up at the half wall. Brown providing the screen and the nuisance there in front of the net of Mizzen. Back now, one-timer shot, and went straight through the legs there of Backman. And Kuhn tried to clear the zone, couldn't do so. Gets some assistance there from Malloy as 4 players dig at the puck on the half wall. Hartrick helps this one out of the zone.
Do you know, Backman at practice would one-time that 10 out of 10.
As this one moved out now by the man you were talking about. Backman off to Gibb Shadeen. So on the near side, Gibb Shadeen around the skates there of Lindsay. Gibb Shadeen. Plenty of time. Oh, and Jeremy Brown camped out for days at the back post, and it ended up going off his skates and wide. Dahlberg back now here to Armstrong. Armstrong through traffic down there to Brown side of the net. They shoot and just put it to the left.
Good control.
Did Gibb Shadeen. Here's Armstrong. Now here to Dahlberg. Dahlberg thought about the shot. Back to Backman. Nice one-time pass, and Armstrong did a Backman and found on the shot. Here's down to Jeremy Brown. Arriving on the ice now is Webster. Dahlberg shoots straight in very tip. Great save, Mizzen.
Total control on this power play, Melbourne Ice.
As Hartrick, he had his pocket picked there by Webster. Webster now walking in and chopped out there by Hartrick. Gets a reprieve. And 21 seconds remaining on this power play here for the Ice. As Jeff quite aptly mentioned, all one-way traffic. Here's Delsar. Delsar trying to burst his way to the net. Shot! And that's saved by Mizzen. The rebound. It's up in the air and bounced over the crossbar. And, that was dangerously close to taking an awkward bounce into the net. And that will do it here for the Melbourne Ice power play as Manwaring steps back on the ice. And we're back to 5-on-5 as that shot pass, I should say, is touched in there by Webster. Lindsay gets there and cancels out the icing. Here's Webster. Moved up now here to Graham at centre ice. And stolen there by Kuhn with Jonathan Ruth. Kuhn now tried to dangle his way through Baronzelli, and Baronzelli's veteran experience came up the trumps there. Here's Webster. Flips this one out now here to the opposite side. Chalker couldn't control the puck. Delsar does battle with him in front of the Melbourne Ice bench as Ruth lost it in his skates, and Kuhn moves it out now here to Ruth. Ruth down near the front of the North Stars bench, and Mainwaring had his pocket picked there by Webster. Taylor now in pursuit of Webster. Webster's shot is blocked. Chalker tries to deal with it. Kuhn now gets it out and then looks it here to Southwood. Southwood now with Taylor. Southwood pulls up, waits for reinforcements to arrive, gets muscled there by Dahlberg, who's having a cracker of a game so far. And here's Graham now for the Ice. Graham out in front of the North Stars bench. That now hit Armstrong, couldn't control it. Slapped back by Ferrari, just onside. I thought there was daylight in that. But Hamish Powell seems to agree with me, but the linesman disagrees with both of us. And here we go.
Well, it looks like we've got a replay of the Chris Wong injury from just a little bit earlier. And see there... Yeah. And actually right in front of the ref, that should have been a penalty.
Well, was it a high stick?
Well,
that's still a high stick.
Might have been over Chris's shoulder, but it wouldn't have been over...
Definitely over mine.
Well, if it hits you in the noggin, generally it's a high sticking call. That's the simple way of looking at it.
Okay.
Now Backman for the Ice. Tied up with Lindsay. Now Gibb Shadeen. Get out towards Backman. Backman finds some space when there really wasn't any there. Now Wong. It's a battle in the corner. Ice have it through Gibb Shadeen. Little back pass. It's a handy one to Backman. To Christopher Backman. Flips it up to Wong. Just keeps it onside. Shot was blocked and now it's gone out. Backman will retrieve the puck. The Ice will have to set up again though. So Backman going solo. And he lost the puck on that occasion. He'll probably need to bring his teammates into it more. Here's a chance now for Jones. Jones fires, shoots.
Good save.
And Davis just got enough of that one. Jones in control of the puck again.
They're giving it something at the moment, led by Jones.
And now Wong will go back for the ice, get the puck. Pass out towards Powell. Powell will flip that up into the corner. Leading the race will be Delsa ahead of Ferrari. Now Kuhn, Brown in his path. Brown will get the puck. Delsa to Tommy Powell. Here come Newcastle.
No, here comes one Newcastle player.
One Newcastle player, yes, Steve Kuhn. Shot was blocked by Baranzelli. And now Baranzelli will clear the zone for the eyes. Gets to Powell. To Brown. Brown in the corner. Baranzelli winds up, shoots. Now it was batted away by Meason. And we'll have a face-off. But that section of play, Melbourne Ice, well, probably both sides actually, was more individual efforts than team structure.
I was very impressed with Brown there. He had his head on a swivel and he knew he was going nowhere back in that corner. He got it back to Baranzelli. So we have a picture of the Newcastle coaching bench. How would you like to play fridge in a game of poker? Have those eyes.
Charles Franson's got a pretty good
Unfolded.
poker face as well, too.
Charles,
So
that'd be a good lineup.
As this one whipped around now in deep, here's Carpenter, just left this one behind, picked up by Wong here at the near side and put back into the corner. A bit of a battle there as Carpenter has it now here for the ice. Behind the net of Mizzen. It's fired out. A great save by Mizzen. Rebound and sprayed wide. It's still
going
loose.
everywhere.
And
where is it?
Well, the body's hitting the floor there in the low slot. As
Now they're away.
the North Stars finally clear it out as Mizzen comes up trumps there late in the second.
Great back checking by Melbourne Ice here.
Here's Webster. Manwaring, dispossessed, going to go in for a second bite. The puck comes out now here to Webster and he fires this up ice. Carpenter now in unfamiliar territory as a forward tonight, and we'll get a whistle.
Hang on,
Jeff, you was just see the replay now. The puck is great work by Meason to keep that puck out of the net.
Yes.
But that you mentioned about the back checking, Jeff. One thing impressed me the most was Melbourne Ice were actually out of position.
Yep.
And very quickly got themselves
back in.
restructured. And that's the really impressive part of that play for mine.
So 3:19 to go.
You're becoming very technical at this, Michael, lately.
You've been away, so I had to fill in for your job occasionally.
Oh, that one just trickled off the glove there of Davis and over the crossbar. And very nearly 2-2 as a hit in front of the North Stars bench. Players jostle as Hartrick tries to take command here for the North Stars. Throws it in front, no one home. Here's Lindsay, though, with a puck. Shoots and looking for a tip off the skate there of Kuhn and into the corner. Here's Hartrick now. Sort of playing the lone hand offensively here in the last 5 minutes for the North Stars. And
good
hit! Great hit there by Malloy, stepping up there on Dahlberg in front of the penalty box.
Yep.
And we got more as Webster comes in and does Malloy, and Zane Jones looking for a dance partner.
No, you know what? I think that was a perfectly legal check on Dahlberg.
I agree.
Nothing wrong with that. Got to tie your helmet on tight when he's on the ice. I was surprised it wasn't Zane Jones because usually he's the one dishing it out.
Can certainly, he too, you say hit.
He was on the 2 weeks ago against the Mustangs. He was on the receiving end of a huge hit from Matt Beatty.
Okay.
Bounced straight back up.
Yes, yeah.
Let's have a look at this.
That's just a perfect hit.
Oh, it's a great shoulder on chest.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, Dahlberg.
Yeah, it's a good hit.
And we're going to have a bit of an officials conference, but that's
I don't know why.
good check there from Rob Malloy, and even he's admiring his handiwork there on the big screen.
Yep, if anything, Elizabeth here comes... Oh, well, it just cuts out.
But really,
It's a clean hit.
and nothing after it really came out of it. There was a bit of flying of the flag.
nothing.
Just play hockey. Just get on with it.
See, again, you're stepping up here, Coffee. You're giving us some more grunt into the technical side of the game. It's off the puck. Let it go.
Great
man.
hit. That's just textbook.
It is. It is a textbook check. You're quite right. Got a lot of time for Malloy. I think he's a good captain. I think he's a strong player.
And he's been a great player for not only Newcastle, but even the Ice Dogs before that.
Yeah, correct.
So if we're going to have a look at that, then I'd say Lipset gave him a bit of a cross check. Jones comes in defence of his teammate. I'm sorry, Melbourne Ice fans. I think you're overreacting there.
Yeah, totally.
That's
Let it go. Let it go.
You know, obviously it wasn't attempted murder this week.
No.
So Zane Jones going to the box, and he's, I don't think
he's enjoying the adoration he's getting from the crowd. That's why he's become a bit of a crowd favourite, because he plays it up a bit.
Yeah. I just hope this game doesn't deteriorate, though, because Newcastle are class.
Yeah.
And to me, that's where the refs go to the two bench, say, calm it down, let's play hockey, get on with it.
It's off the puck and both players are in the box. It's ridiculous, but never mind.
There was really no need to come across for that hit. I mean, it was perfectly clean.
Clean hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because the helmet flies off doesn't mean it's a bad hit.
No. So Mitch Humphries got cleaned up, I think, 3 weeks ago there. His helmet came off, clean hit.
Mitch Humphries has had a habit since he's got the Mustangs of his helmet flying off quite a lot, actually. It's, should really tighten it up a bit.
Yeah, Newcastle complaining because the face-off should be out the side of the zone, and I agree.
Well, there you go. So it's 4-on-4 hockey regardless, and the Ice do win the face-off. Bachman, shot was blocked, and Meesen makes the glove save. And you're right. I think Jerry Throws is much more vocal out of the two coaches on the Newcastle bench.
He's got a right to be. I mean, the whole thing shouldn't have happened, and certainly not where the puck's dropped.
And Joey Hughes, of course, suspended for this weekend after a fight that's gone around the world.
Is that right?
Yep.
Well, and
Joey, David Dunwoody and us two are famous at the moment.
Well, I tell you what, Joey's elbow reminded me of the atomic drop in World Championship Wrestling.
Oh, I think for the newest generation, more like The Rock.
Okay.
Depending on which generation you come from. So now Baranzelli for the Eyes gets it to Bachman at centre ice. Will take the blue line. He'll drive towards the net. Loses an edge, and the net comes off its moorings.
Sometimes it's just hard work being a goalie, minding your own business.
A trip.
Huh?
Really?
Rob Malloy's gone.
Didn't see that.
Let's have a look at the replay. So here's Bachman coming into the net.
Taking him wide. Everything textbook so far. Nah. It's a stick press.
It's a dive.
It's a stick press. It's not a trip.
Yeah, I didn't see too much in that either.
No, it's a stick press.
Yeah, and you had a player pretty much going right at knots. May have knocked him off his balance, but it wasn't a trip.
No.
That was a dive. I'd say it's a pretty good dive there from Bachman.
There was more mayo on that than a can of...
But what we've got now is a 4-on-3 power play in favour of the Ice. Currently they lead 2-1. Armstrong gets it back to point. Dahlberg to Bachman, back to Dahlberg. The tweet seaming up. Goes back to Bachman, to Dahlberg.
No one wants to take the shot.
Now he goes out wide to another Swede in Gibshadeen. Dahlberg decides against the shot. Now he'll fire. And Gibshadeen up against Lindsay. Lindsay's done well from Northstars, but not kept in by Dahlberg. And he gets it out towards Bachman. Couldn't get a clean first touch off the stick.
Jeez, he winds up, Bachman.
He's got the pace, but he's going to wait for the trailer and support. Now Gibshadeen. Out wide towards Dahlberg. And the North Stars are able to clear.
Almost a 2-on-1 here.
To Hardricks looking for Coon. Couldn't find him.
Now they're in trouble.
And now Armstrong for the Ice will take the blue line. Should drive with it, gets a shot away. Rebound by Meesen, and he'll glove that one.
Meesen, I think that took the stuffing out of him a little bit.
But ultimately he saved the day for the North Stars.
Yeah, feeling a little bit sorry for North Stars at the moment. I reckon they get the wrong end of the rub with the refs.
Jerry Hughes has found himself a whole new bunch of fans from India after that legendary fight.
Oh, did he, me? What can I say?
I'm not going anywhere with that one. I'm letting that one go right through the keeper,
Mate,
Jaff.
I've just had 4 weeks in India in March and had a great time. My
Glad you
Indian
did.
friends from Shimla and Dharamsala.
So puck moved into the corner. Here's Powell now looking for a shooting angle. 56 seconds remaining here in the period. Baranzelli fires. It's blocked up there off the shin pad of Jeremy Brown and out of the zone. Here's Graham now. Graham moves his puck out now here to Baranzelli. And this one moved down there into the corner. Here's Dave Ferrari now arriving first for the North Stars. Trying to dig at the puck. There's Jonathan Hoot as well. We're back to 5-on-4 as Malloy still got 16 seconds of his penalty. The coincidentals are over to Jones and Webster. Here's Graham now. Graham's out now here to Webster, who's recently rejoined the fray. Moved out, shot, and a great save there by Mizzen, and into the netting it goes. We'll have a face-off. Nick Mizzen is having quite the period.
Isn't he?
And I was just about to say that. He's had actually quite the game so far.
Yeah.
Well, what can I say? I can't say anything. There's nothing left to say. Except for the fact that I had a great time in India.
I'm sure you did.
I did.
Looking forward to your travel to the TV show.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
also I was up with the Darwin ice hockey team the other week.
Oh, yeah, you christening the new rink up there.
Yeah, I did.
Here's a face-off here with 18 seconds left. Maybe one last shot from either team. Here's Baronzelli, and we're back to 5-on-5 as Malloy rejoins the action. Baronzelli cycles it up and is cut off here by Newcastle. They'll look to break out quickly with time expiring. 5 seconds remaining. Hartrick, maybe a long-range shot. Try to get it across to Malloy. That will do it. The second period, the lone goal going the way of the Melbourne Ice. They lead 2-1 after 2.
But don't take it away from it. Stay with us, fans, because North Stars are still right in this game.
And with their season on the line as well. But to wrap up the end of the second period, it's the Melbourne Ice who lead the Newcastle North Stars 2-1. We're back shortly with the third period of play with Newcastle's season on the line. Welcome back to O'Brien Group Arena for the third period of play in this match between the Melbourne Eyes and the Newcastle Northstars. It's the Eyes who lead 2-1, but Newcastle with their season line look like they're chomping at the bit. They were actually out and on their benches about a minute and a half early.
Watch Jones in this period for Newcastle Northstars. Just watch him.
The Zane Train Express is going to come through, is he?
Yep.
So now it's Graham for the Eyes. Gets it out towards Carpenter. Plays that one off the boards. Lindsay. Only as far as Carpenter. Carpenter go in the corner. Look for support. Lost control of the puck. And chance now for Newcastle to clear the zone. Only as far as Baronzelli gets it out towards Bobby Lipset. He's tied up by Kuhn. Carpenter's there also in support. And the puck comes out wide and Liam Webster has it now for the Ice. Just fires it in the direction of Nicholas Meason, who gloved it and left it for his defence, but it's been turned over. Here's a chance now for Webster. Webster gets a shot away. Meason in good position though. Made the save. The Marcus Wong shot was blocked. And now Lindsay for the North Stars. Poke checked away by Webster. Dahlberg should get to the ice first. And now Webster. This goes back out towards Marcus Wong.
Skate it out. Skate it out.
No, Wong not taking your advice there, Jeff. Gets it out towards Webster. Goes out wide himself looking for Gibb Shadeen. Tied up by Manwaring. And Jason Chalker has it now for the North Stars. Kept in by the ice by Wong. Fires on net, but the shot was well wide. In the corner, Chalker leads the race now for Newcastle. Pass didn't work quite as intended. And Backman will go back towards Dahlberg. Pass finds Armstrong, it's a good one. Armstrong will wait for the trailer and Gibb Shadeen to come in. Gibb Shadeen winds up, shoots, and Meason makes the save.
Meason's playing.
The 2017 AIHL Finals presented by Air Canada is coming up this 2nd and 3rd of September. In action-packed weekend, the top 4 teams will battle it out for the Goodall Cup. In the semi-finals on Saturday, the first-ranked team will play the 4th-ranked team, and then the second plays third to decide who advances to Sunday's grand final and become the AIHL Goodall Cup champions. It's the league's premier event, so get your tickets from the AIHL.com. With over 50% of tickets sold already, you don't want to wait too late and miss out.
So back to play. Here his long-range pass there, intended for Hartrick, as it evades everyone except Paul Baronzelli, who slops it off the boards and moves out to centre. Here's Malloy picking it up and dumping it right back in now here for Newcastle. Graham going to retrieve it here behind the goal line for the Ice. Loses his edge and gets the puck away in time. But Tommy Powell's going to have to go take 2 on this breakout now here for the Melbourne Ice. Here's Graham again. Just chips it up for Chris Wong to skate onto in over the blue line. Wong with Powell. Wong to the outside. Got hooked on the way in. No penalty call. Play continues. Here's North Stars through Zane Jones. One-on-one here with Baronzelli. Jones decides to go to the outside. Centers it and no one home. And the paddle there of Dane Davis coming into play. As is the referee with Pat Naden trying to, Stephen Kuhn trying to go. A long-range shot from the tight angle there from Jones. Couldn't force it through. Here's Delsar now. Delsar chips it, saved there by Mizzen. It's loose in front. Mizzen doesn't know where it is. Hartrick does, and he deals with it. Roofs this one out of the zone for Taylor to skate onto. Too much for him to handle. Here's Dahlberg. Sends it up to the centre ice area. Through the skate there of Delsar. Picked up now here by Hartrick. Nice move. Long range shot is dealt with there by Davis. Forced to cover, and we'll get a whistle.
Do you know, if you're a Melbourne Ice fan and you're watching this game and you're a young defenseman that wants to play hockey, watch Dahlberg. I love the way he skates backwards with the puck and the way he reads the play. When he gets the puck, he skates backwards to look forward for his options. Very good defensive play.
So Southwood to take the draw here for the North Stars. Up against Webster, wins the draw. Here's Ferrari. Backhands this one through traffic. A puck bobbles up. Webster gets to it first and tries to fire it out of the zone, and it ends up in a log jam in front of the Melbourne Ice bench as Southwood and Webster dig at the puck. Gets it out now here to Dahlberg. And now on here to Marcus Wong. Fires it up ice, intended for Webster. It bounces here, fortunately there for Gibbs Shadeen, but right back out to centre and onto the puck now is Southwood here for Newcastle. He shoots, and that's blocked. Shoots again and blocked again there by Marcus Wong. It's loose in front of the slot. Skated onto now here by Gibbs Shadeen, and he starts to break out now here for the Melbourne Ice. Avoids the poke check there of Hamish Powell. In over the line goes Gibbs Shadeen.
Good play.
Drops it off now here for Dahlberg. Did well. Dahlberg moving in. Dahlberg shoots and scores! Second goal of the game for Nick Dahlberg. It's 3-1.
That was going to happen. As soon as he took the puck to the centre lane and the goalie was screened, that was a gimme. Great play. Look at this. He's assessing his options. Beautiful screen in front of the net. Up, over the glove.
And the problem was for Newcastle, he had a paddock to work with.
Yeah, he did.
That really was a defensive breakdown in the case of Newcastle. So Ice now lead 3-1, but it's the North Stars will have it now as Meason will leave it for Lindsay. Go into the corner, out towards Malloy. So Malloy clears the zone, out towards Jones. Now Kuhn fires, and Davis makes the save. Bucksville's free now, it's Armstrong, but Buckman was well offside.
Yes, Melbourne Ice can smell the victory. How did Newcastle respond?
And Anders,
he's woken up.
Why isn't Pine Murphy on the bench today? I'm not sure, but James has certainly been the backup this whole weekend.
He was on the bench. Jaden Pine Murphy.
No, that's Michael James.
Oh, Michael James, sorry.
Yeah. Know who your Melbourne Ice players, Jaff? Now Chris Wong. Fires on net, Meason makes the save. Managed to get the rebound towards the corner. Now Jones. Now Kuhn. He's forced out wide. Now finds Hartrick behind the net. And Davis makes the save and the shot by Jones.
Yeah, the jab, but he was so deep and wide.
So, 4 weeks out now from the AIHL finals. You look at the schedules going home. Newcastle have quite the tough run. The Melbourne Ice play the Brave 4 times in their last 3 weeks, and particularly the last 2 games of the season. So,
there'll be some fireworks there.
And maybe some people's elbows. As for last year, we had a choke slam last year.
Yeah, but will they? It was 1 week before the finals. Do you think the teams will be on their best behaviour? Because what's the point of scoring, bragging rights and basically costing yourself potentially the Goodall Cup?
Well,
it doesn't make sense for mine. But we'll find out in a couple of weeks. So bell along the half wall is Naden up against Carpenter. Puck eventually does spill out, and it's Newcastle have it now through Manwaring. Manwaring has to leave the puck behind for Naden. And the Ice are able to clear. Manwaring can see some territory to Chalker. Went with the stretch pass. Webster intercepted. Go back towards Graham. Graham to Carpenter. Chalker should have it now. Looking for Naden. And eventually Patrick Naden will win the puck. Will take the blue line, but he's forced out wide by Dahlberg, who nearly stole the puck himself. And Graham for the Ice will look to steady for the home side. Plays it off the boards. Flips it over, skates it. Little backhand attempt by Naden. And the Ice will be able to clear through Graham. Flips it up high. Gives them time to make a line change. Malloy will take the puck for Newcastle. Lindsay, well, passes worked out well in the end.
Offside.
But Jones was offside.
Yeah, and he's upset with himself on that too. It was a 3-on-1. Apologises to his fellow forwards and smiles to the Melbourne Ice bench.
Yeah, he'll deal with that later, will he?
Yeah, he's a good fella, Jones.
He said he's become a crowd favourite.
Yeah, well.
For the opposition fans, not just Newcastle fans.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's a good guy.
So 13:44 to go. Fired in there by Lindsay. Dahlberg going to pick it up. It's already sitting on 2 goals tonight. Hartrick throws the check. Here's Kuhn now trying to walk through the Ice defence. Armstrong now hands off on the far side now. There's a shot coming in there from Backman. It's saved by Meason and into the netting it goes.
Anthony Russell got young baby Nathan. He's only 2.5 weeks old. He's eating in appreciation for how good the Dahlberg goal was. Got to start them young.
That's it. Oh, by the way, with the
Congratulations, by the way.
yeah, for the Baxi household too.
Confirmed, is it?
Yep, little boy.
So babies are plenty this year for the Melbourne Ice Armstrong backs.
Yeah, what about you, Steve?
Oh, well, that's the least. What about you? You've been married a year.
3 years nearly, actually.
Sounds shooting blanks. Anyway, this one moved across. Quick one-timer. Not shooting blanks there is Backman as he put that one on the net of Mizzen. And the North Stars almost go down 4-1 now. Here's Malloy to give Shadeen. Trying to muscle his way through to the net. It's out now here to Zane Jones and out now here to Hartrick as they try to break back in. Glove down now here intelligently by Marcus Wong. Puts it out, but right onto the stick here of Hayden Sheard. There's Armstrong. Just couldn't control the puck. Zane Jones tries to slip that through to Coon, going to the net, and it was just in front of his stick. He backhands this one up high, and Armstrong, the only player there for the Melbourne Ice. He swings this one right now here to Backman, gains the blue line and tries to toe drag his way through the defence of Sheard. And Powell there, in behind the Melbourne Ice defence. Graham arriving off the bench, going to cancel his advantage out. Southwood going towards the net, shoots! Oh, what a save there by Davis.
Good save.
Great build-up there from the North Stars as well, but even better save there from Dane Davis as Backman and Jones have a bit of a word as they both head to their respective benches. Southwood got knocked to the ice there by Graham, picked up though, and shot on there. Powell trying to stuff it home, and still loose, and Davis finally covers. And a great passage of play there from Newcastle.
Davis has been big in the past couple of minutes.
Yes, he's had to work hard.
Here we go. What a save there from Dane Davis. Great play though from both Powell and Southwood to set that up.
So face-off, attacking zone for the North Stars. They'll take two. The puck drop, but it's the Ice who's going to win it. Darcy Flanagan out towards Graham. In the corner, Powell throwing his weight around. And so was Matt Taylor on that occasion. Now Graham. So North Stars up in the physicality. Powell crosses the blue line. Anti-poke check by Hayden Sheard. Shot was blocked. Now Sheard goes with a stretch pass. Missing that one was Kuhn. Dahlberg to Flanagan. And now Malloy. Fires up, shoots, and Davis will make the save. A shot from distance might be an indication kind of where they're at. And I think North Stars may have been wanting to just take a breather.
Well, yes, they're running out of petrol, but they also know 11:33 on the clock. It's not over. It's only two shots. It's got to come. Someone's got to step up, as I said before.
But that shift was big for the North Stars. They started throwing the bodies around.
Yeah. That's what they've got to do. Got to get chippy.
So face off. And it's the Ice will get the puck first through Marcus Wong. Looking for Carpenter, Lipset and Webster. A bit of a lack of communication. But Carpenter will steady the ship. Now Wong. Lindsay. This is a nice setup for Newcastle. Kuhn goes out wide towards Hartrick. It's forced to cycle back. Now to Lindsay. Goes out wide. Nice idea looking for Jones. Trying to throw his weight around. And we have a stop play. We're going to have a penalty by the looks of it. And I'm really not sure where that penalty's come from.
Well, it's been a few like that.
It's going to go against Dahlberg unless he's saying a high stick. Well, you could argue that's a high stick there.
They got a bit of an elbow to the back of the head, but
Dahlberg.
Yeah, I don't know. Didn't seem any. Well, look, it was both ways, really.
Yes, exactly.
So,
but it's a case of none or both.
Wiped each other out in my book.
All right, 10:57 to go. Only other game being played today, obviously, over there in Adelaide, with the Thunder dropped against the Adrenaline last night. Well, I should say the Adelaide Avalanche. It's their Heritage Weekend. Team you'd remember, Jeff.
Yep, very much.
So 10:45 to go. 1:46 on the penalty there. Dahlberg was the offender on that occasion. Here's Jones. Shot and glove there by Davis. He holds on. Well, that was interesting in terms of the playoff run. I mean, the Thunder, you would have expected to take all 6 points. Adrenaline sitting bottom of the table, nothing to play for. But they get ousted there over in Adelaide, and well, they drop the other 3 points. The Brave are right on their tail, even though the Brave lost yesterday against the Ice Dogs.
And the Mustangs are currently on the Braves' tail, and the Ice Dogs are currently on their tail.
Yes, it's a 5-way dance here at the moment. It's 90 seconds remaining here on the power play. Here's Graham for the Ice. Skated onto now here by Lindsay. He's got Malloy on the point. Tried to go through to Kuhn. Bounced off the referee. Got to get my sports right. It's better of 2 days. Here's Kuhn now. Trying to look for an outlet pass. Now here to Malloy. Back now. One-time shot from Jones. And, well, it's a bit of a hook on that one on the fourth fairway.
It was a bit like me playing golf, that swing.
Oh, I think Tonsils just wants to weave in another sport that he commentates. I think.
And here's Malloy now. Up to Kuhn. Down to the near side. Kuhn. Not much on off. I've got 2 players in front of the net, though, Lindsay and Hartrick, and the puck evaded both of them. Malloy to the rescue, keeps it onside. Back now here to Hartrick. Passed it into the half wall. Hartrick now fires it in front of the net, and, well, nothing but Melbourne Ice jerseys there. And here's Hartrick, and, well, a little too much on that. And Jones is going to have to pick it up here for Newcastle. Avoids one check and gets round another one. Great pass there to spot Kuhn. Kuhn moving towards the net, drops up now here to Hartrick. A shot, a great save by Davis. Didn't know about the rebound. And the puck forced back out into neutral ice. 24 seconds left on the penalty here to Dahlberg. Newcastle looking to cut the deficit by 1. Here's Malloy now. Pulls up to the top of the circle. Malloy feeds it through Davis' gloves, and that will be that.
Well, Newcastle doing everything they can to beat Davis, but they're not finding a way. Davis is standing up tall.
Well, they're not leaving anything in the tank. I've got to give it to Newcastle.
Oh, 13 seconds remaining on the power play. Big couple of shifts coming up for the reigning champs. And they win the face-off. So Hayden Sheard fires the net. Shot was blocked by Brown. And Sheard gets it back now for the North Stars. Stretch pass to Manwaring. No set-up. Manwaring drives to the crease. And it's going to be a penalty.
Yeah, Baronzelli, I think.
Bit of a hook.
Yeah.
I did see that. I did.
Let's have a look.
So Manwaring managed to draw the penalty, but good pass. He was forced out wide.
Yeah, it must be here. There you go.
Yeah, that would be the one. And if it wasn't that one, it would be the 3rd attempt.
Yep. So they get another chance. The North Stars.
Yep. Wasn't successful in that power play despite their best efforts, but they get another one.
Yeah, but they control the power plays. I'll give them that. They've got to win the draw, get it back to Malloy. Malloy over to the favourite player at the moment, Kuhn, to get the big shot away.
You just like saying that name, don't you?
Oh, I think everyone else does too.
So Malloy. Out towards Jones.
There it is.
And here's a chance out.
Oh!
Saved by Davis for the shot by Lindsay. Not the first man you'd think we'd be pinching in. To Stephen Kuhn. He's tied up by Dahlberg and Brown.
Oh, here it is.
Now Malloy. Shot was well wide, hit the back netting.
He's disappointed in that too.
And it really was a wasted opportunity in the end.
Oh!
Just didn't get enough of it. So it's going to be a neutral zone face-off.
Yeah.
Hartrick up against Armstrong. And it's the Ice who have it now through Graham. So Malloy goes out wide. Allows Hartrick to skate onto the puck. Good work though by Armstrong. Hartrick's forced to concede some territory. Back to Malloy. Now Kuhn for the North Stars. Tied up by Webster. Hartrick there in support. Goes to Jones. Now Kuhn looking for Jones again, who overskates the puck, gets it back now. Hope checked away from him. Jones did well.
No
Used his size.
Yep, no communication from the North Stars there.
And then Buckman leaves the Melbourne Ice. Kuhn has it again. He'll take the blue line.
He's played well.
It should be said this power play line has been on for most of the past couple of minutes. Could fatigue start becoming an issue? Now Powell. Forced out wide. Powell will cycle back. Gets out towards Gibbs Shadeen. Being cleared away, and Davis will come out of his crease. Then he overskates it. Luckily, he had time to retrieve the puck. It's going to be cleared away by Dahlberg. 13 seconds remaining on the power play. The Chalker. Stretch pass, looking for Manwaring, couldn't find him. There first will be Wong for the ice. Dahlberg. Now Gibbs Shadeen. Happy just to cycle the puck. Look for a man in a better position, but the plays come unstuck. The ice did manage to kill back-to-back power plays, but Newcastle still in control of the puck.
They're giving it all they got at the moment, North Stars.
And all it'll take was one shot. There's a shot there by Manwaring, is saved by Davis. But all it's going to take is one shot, and then it's a one-goal game. And that's why they've got to look at it.
Yep. Well, it's mathematics, isn't it?
I know. Hey, I went to Bacchus Smart Secondary College, so I was lucky if I can do 1 + 1 and spell the word at.
Well, you do when you're doing your bail application. But 6:25 to go. And so it's still a 2-goal deficit here for the North Stars to climb.
Yep.
At least, well, you'd be thinking with this late in the game, try and force it to at least a shootout and get at least a point. But
they need three.
Yeah, that's becoming a very, very tall order right now. Here's Rob Malloy now, harassed, gets run at there by Cass Delsa. Graham slaps the pass out now here to Chris Wong, and he breaks back in over the blue line. Back now here to Delsar. There's the puck in behind the net. Meason, well, out of his net, puts the check on. Empty net, a shot. And, well, Stacks on the mill in the crease there as Meason bailed out there by Rob Malloy and Zane Jones. Meason throwing the hit there was, I think, the highlight.
It wasn't a bad hit either.
It wasn't, actually.
Not as good as Tim Thomas
He only had
on
one
Sedin,
hand on the stick, so it couldn't be a cross-check.
Well, I mean, the shot in the end, Delsar had...
He had the whole net.
So, Nick Mizzen.
I like that check from Mizzen.
Yeah, as I was saying, not as good as Tim Thomas on Sedin from about, 5-6 years ago, but...
good recall that, yes.
Good nonetheless. Now, you are a Boston fan. What am I talking about?
I am.
5:58 as Mizzen putting his mask back on. Now, you're in Fridge's shoes right now, Jaff. What's your call?
I would quick change my first line and have them on for the majority of the time.
There's this one shot in front, missing the save, and it's poked out now here by Hartrick, helps it off. Now here's teammate Powell breaking in with Taylor. Powell, nice moves to get through the legs of Wong, throws the hit there at the end of the play. Ferrari keeps it in, slaps it wide, and Taylor going to have to retreat and beat Carpenter to the puck. Carpenter wins the battle. Sheard backs out and picks that right back up and fires it in as Wong now tries to clear the zone. Taylor cuts it off and tries to swing it in front. Plenty of North Stars jerseys there. We got a shot there from Hartrick, and we're keeping our eyes. I thought Mizzen was deciding to head to the bench as the puck there, the disappearing puck trick there into the jersey of Bobby Lipset.
Yeah. And further to your comment, Steve, if I was Newcastle North Stars like yesterday at this time, I would play a two-man stretch. I really would. Because the defence cannot cope with that. They don't know which one to pick up, and you'll get a break. It's a risky tactic, but it's all they got.
Well, as you mentioned a few times, they need the 3 points, so it's a risk well worth taking.
Yep.
Hartrick up against Armstrong in the face-off circle. And Graham should get there first for the ice, and he does. Out towards Gibbs Shadeen. Now Baranzelli finds Backman. Backman in the corner. Good work by Lindsay.
There it is.
And Meason, scrambling effort.
All pressure's on here.
So Baranzelli. The Backman fires. Shot was just a little high. And we'll have a face-off with 4:50 remaining.
Now, when would you think about pulling Nick Mizzen?
Well, we had this discussion last night.
Yeah, on the Fox broadcast.
Cloughy's if Cloughy had his way, it'd be the start of the third period.
20 minutes.
Wasn't quite that bad.
No. In my book, bad 2 minutes. 2 minutes stop time.
Who decides what to put to screen? Well, that would be upstairs in our control room. As far as the tweets go, anyway.
We've got a stoppage here. I'm not sure what that was for.
So what's your thinking on that, Tonsils?
In terms of pulling the goalie,
Yeah.
well, with your season on the line, I'm going to sit down instead of being excited and get down to their level. But in terms of the goalie being pulled, at this stage of the season, you've got to roll the dice.
Yeah.
4 minutes, I'd say, wouldn't be unreasonable. You're already 2 goals in the hole. What's another
Fortune
one?
favours the brave.
Yeah. We saw that 2 weeks ago in the Mustangs-Bears game, where they pulled the goalie in within 3.5 to go and managed to get back within 1.
So Baronzelli finds Backman. The source of a little pass out towards Gibb Shadeen. Take the blue line. Gibb Shadeen still in control of the puck. Pass out towards Dahlberg. Dahlberg couldn't get a shot away. Now Gibb Shadeen fires up and shoots, and a good save by Nicholas Meason. Sure he'll be feeling that one. Dahlberg out towards Armstrong. Gets control of the puck now. Pass towards Gibb Shadeen. Try to flip it back up towards Armstrong.
Oh, Armstrong's left. Yep.
The pass there was a little too hot on that occasion by Marcus Wong. So Gibb Shadeen. Either by Uth, and now it's Kuhn. The Kuhn, Uth, and a save by Davis.
Davis read that play well. I'm looking at Petrie, coach of the North Stars, and there's no signal at all to Mizzen.
I think with a 2-goal difference this day, I think it was a 3-goal difference by the time they pulled the goalie. Maybe just wait for another between about 2 minutes 15 to 2 minutes.
Yep.
Well, also going to say congratulations to Fridge on being appointed under-20s coach of Australia just 2 weeks ago. I think it was actually only 1 week ago. So taking it to the national level as well, joining the ranks of Brad Vigon and co.
Yep.
As Jonathan Ruth now.
Well, Steve Laferret has gone back to Canada.
So here's Delsar now, swings it out wide, obviously following that tandem with Brent Laver and that gold medal winning performance this year. As this one feathered through, here's Chris Wong in behind the North Stars defence. Wong gets checked there by Manwaring. In comes Chalker to Alensom's assistance. It's loose behind the net, fired on there by Powell, and that was off the side of the net. And no danger there to Nick Mizzen. Still loose in the sliders. Jones tried to clear it, almost put it into his own net. And the puck comes out now. And a nice move there from Jones. Looking there for Naden. Too much on that. And, well, icing washed out. Here's Naden now in on the forecheck. Relinquishes control there to Graham, who throws a blind pass out now here to centre. And Lindsay has it and just peels off and waits for options to become available. Jones becoming one of them. Poked away there by Graham. And Lindsay gets a second go at it. Dumped in behind. 2:38 to go here in the game. Here's Todd Graham as we keep our eyes on the bench of the North Stars. This one fired all the way down. That's going to be icing, and we'll have a whistle and maybe a 6th skater.
Yeah, well, the communication's there. There's a nod.
There we go.
Yeah,
here it comes.
Here we go.
I think it's the right call too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure, it didn't work for them yesterday. Literally go straight off the face-off down the other end.
No, he's back in.
Okay.
I think what may happen is, it might depend on the face-off. Newcastle win it, he'll come straight off.
Oh, timeout call. Now he's decided to go to the timeout. Okay.
Well, that makes more sense.
Well, he initially signalled Mizzen over, and then...
But you know what it is with a tie, he's obviously getting over the import line. So he brings the goalie, then calls a timeout. So this is time that's being wasted.
Well, also you get your first line to breathe.
Yeah, that's it.
You got coach written all over you lately, Clovey.
So we have a look.
Talking about coaches, there's Johan Steenberg, who's done a lot of work with goalies around here, certainly here in Victoria.
Absolutely. Look, he's just deciding what he's going to have for dinner in his head.
Pickled herring.
Yes.
And meatballs.
And meatballs.
Well, that's what Anders would probably say anyway.
Yeah, he would.
But what would you say if you're Fridge, Newcastle, they call the timeout, what's your message?
Oh, it mentions drive everything to the net. Everything to the net. Caution to the wind.
And Melbourne Ice, what would the message be? Charles, not saying too much this time.
Just containment, get possession. Yeah, Fridge has given them the play.
And that's actually, Melbourne Ice will bring out a very, I know it's an icing call, but that's a very defensive line in many ways. In the circumstance, Dahlberg, Carpenter, Graham,
There's 4
Webster.
defensemen out there.
Yeah. Granted, 2 of them have been playing forward this weekend, but...
Yep.
So they've gone for the extra skater.
They've got to win the draw.
6 on 5. As said Jaff, the draw will be critical.
Well, drop the puck, linesman.
And from the face-off, Newcastle have it now through Powell. But he was behind the net. cleared away by Delsar in a battle with Jones, Hartrick, and Webster. Webster looking to clear, flips it off the boards, and he's been able to. And now Malloy for the North Stars.
He can stay there all day as far as Melbourne Ice are concerned.
Gets out towards Coon, back towards Malloy.
Good play.
First pass has just come unstuck. Lindsay couldn't get a clean first touch. It is a chance down for Carpenter. Carpenter with a slow approach, fires it wide. Well, that's a shot of a defenseman.
Yeah, and a shot for the crowd.
Now Gibbs Shadeen. Go out towards Webster, will fire, shoot, shot blocked. Stretch pass out towards Coon, out wide towards Hardrick. To Hardrick, forced out in the corner by Webster. To Lindsay. Looking for Hardrick again.
Oh!
To the top of the crease. And it's going to be cleared away now by Gibbs Shadeen. It's going to be a foot race. Coon and Gibbs Shadeen. Gibbs Shadeen taken down. Will get up anyway and score.
The human tank finishes it off.
But Newcastle, the risk was worth it. They had to take it. Dare I say, it was probably going to be a penalty anyway. That was a more, I don't think that was going for the puck. That was going for the stick. It was a bit of a chop.
That is the fastest I've seen Victor move all year. Good finish. That was for the crowd, that goal.
13th goal this season for Victor Gibbs Shadeen.
I think he now takes the lead in the Melbourne Ice scoring as well now.
Joey Hughes, the only player above him, but in terms of points, he's on 32 above Joey. But, well, I said before the start of the broadcast, this could be the North Stars season, and, well, I think that's pretty much it.
Absolutely.
With one more game
remaining.
Yeah.
Now Ferrari for the North Stars. Winding up there is Taylor, who's been the lone goal scorer for the North Stars tonight. We'll have a face-off.
Long time since we've seen or won't see the North Stars in the finals.
Yeah. Well, was it 2014?
Yeah, 2014. Yeah,
when they failed to make it.
There?
Yeah.
Libby watching the stream.
Great supporter of hockey in Melbourne Ice, Libby.
And it'll be the only second time that they've missed the finals.
Yeah.
Yep. Is that right?
Which is a credit to the North Stars organisation as well. They've been so successful. And this year, it's just not been their year. They've been competitive. It's not been a disaster. It's just they probably won't make the finals now. So Sheard. Now Dow. Getting a rare shift in this game. Dahlberg to Clark. Clark to Armstrong. We'll leave it now for Dahlberg. Take the blue line. Fires, shoot. Meason with a pad save. It was a good one too.
Was.
Down the corner. Eyes have it, but it's going to be cleared away by the North Stars. To Taylor. Wanting up and shooting from distance here was Hayden Sheard. In fact, I think we'll give him credit and say it was a hard dump. Now Dow.
Clock's winding down.
Cleared away, now it's Powell. Powell with 11 seconds left, looking for Dahlberg, just couldn't finish it off. As the crowd will count down the clock. And Melbourne Ice play a 4-1 win, and one of their oldest rivals has probably ended their finals hopes as well.
Yep.
I know Newcastle are only, about 4 points behind the Mustangs, but the Mustangs are playing some good hockey at the moment.
Yes, they are. And won't that be a treat if it comes to that? Mustangs and Melbourne Ice in the first final.
Oh, it's looking more than likely at the moment.
And the Mustangs will have 2 games in hand over Newcastle because they played 24 after this. Mustangs have only played 22. Mustangs not in action this weekend, so yeah, it's in terms of maximum points, I'm sure Peter Lambert will be on the stats tonight.
Yeah, he'll be there.
And he'll show you the breakdown, particularly also we talked about the run home for both teams and the Ice Dogs. So yeah, I'm standing by Mike. I mean, I think that's pretty much, we're not going to see them in the finals this year.
I think you're right.
No.
They are a good organisation, Newcastle, but let's not take it away from Melbourne Ice. They're up there for a reason and they're doing something right.
Absolutely, and what it means that, not sure what the scores are over in Adelaide, mate, but even regardless of that, Melbourne Ice are pretty much all but wrapped up top spot there. Even if the Perth Thunder get the 3 points there, it's 11 points, and the most Perth can get for the season is 12, so 4 wins. And you have to say, if Perth finish on top, Melbourne Ice got bigger things to worry about in the ladder positions.
Yes, correct. Charles Francis doing a good job with the boys.
And Melbourne Ice now have the luxury of a season where it's just about finals preparation.
Yeah, that was a nice moment there. Dane Davis and Petrie just shaking hands and having a bit of a hug. A lot of history with those two. Good history.
Absolutely. So to wrap things up here from O'Brien Group Arena, it was the Melbourne Ice who claimed a 4-1 victory over the Newcastle Northstars. My name's Michael Clough, from half my co-commentators Steve White and Paul Jaffa Watson. If you have enjoyed today's game, we'll see you next time.